Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some Halo Infinite, and this is the beta, so things are subject to change. I believe the game is going to be released in around December this year. I'm going to quickly go through the in-game settings so you guys can have a look at what to expect. So I'm playing at resolution of 3840 by 2160. This is the resolution scale as well, so you can bump that back down to your preferred resolution. Minimum frame rate is an important one. If you select a target frame rate, the game will actually scale dynamically to make sure you remain at that resolution. So if you want to remain at the highest quality or just a fixed frame rate, the fixed resolution you've chosen, make sure you put minimum frame rate off. Maximum frame rate, I'll leave this unlocked because I'm benchmarking, so it's better for me. But maybe when you're playing just by yourself, you may want to lock this to your monitor or display refresh rate. Now everything is maxed out. I would usually choose Ultra preset, however it doesn't actually max the game out. There's one setting which is animation quality that will be at auto if you choose the Ultra preset, so just to make sure I'm maxing the game out, I manually put that to max. So that's the only thing I've changed, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is left at default, and obviously field of view is at 90. I'm playing at 16:9 aspect ratio. This is what I like, but you can go back to 120. Maybe people with ultra wide displays, I might prefer to do that, but for me this works best. Anyway, I'm going to jump into the training mode at the moment because this is all that's available. I'm going to choose a different map this time. I'll go with Bazaar, and let's see how this game performs. Just going to pop my on-screen display up. So I'm actually using FPS monitor because MSI Afterburner and Reboot Tuner doesn't work in this game, and I've added 1% low FPS. This might be helpful to a few of you guys. Also added my RTX 3090 GPU memory temper as well, because I know a few of you guys are curious about how hot my memory gets. So that's all been added. So let's see how I get on. I played on the, I think the other level. I think it's can't remember what the level's called, but it was averaging around 80 frames per second on that level. So let's see how this level performs. So I'm playing against bots, by the way, guys, so this is definitely just training, but sometimes the AI can be pretty good, but generally they're quite mediocre. So far averaging over 90 frames per second, so that's already 10 frames up on the previous level. So this game, this level at least, should I say, is far less demanding. This level at least is far less demanding than the previous level I played. But this level seems to use a little bit more CPU, so that's interesting. Damn, I'm out of ammo now. Need to find a better gun. Definitely pretty average when it comes to first-person shooters. I enjoy them though, but I'm just not that good at them.
Power items inbound.
Damn, that shield didn't last long, did it?
Power items on the field.
See if I can run and jump over here.
What a reliable weapon.
Just about survived that one. Let's get a shotgun.
That looked very painful.
All it takes is 3 shots. I do like that. I'm sure I saw a better gun than that. Let's just pick the shotgun back up.
Ammo reserves depleting. Take cover,
What
Spartan.
the hell just happened there? Right, let's put down the shield. Damn, this one has got taken out. So yeah, performing really well so far. Averaging 96 frames per second. 1% low is 62 frames, so it's felt nice and smooth. But frame times were all over the place on the previous level. I think the previous level was called Live Fire or something like that. That level had terrible frame times. This level seems to be a bit better. Just wait for my shield to come back. Lost that kill now, that guy's far out of the way.
Killing spree.
This is my favourite gun out of all of them.
Power items en route.
As long as you go with the headshot, it just takes them out every time.
Power items now available.
How did this guy? Yeah, I'm in a bad spot here. Just wait for my shield to come back. Yeah, so the AI can be pretty dumb at times. I mean, how he didn't realise I went round the corner. A bit funny to me. I know some of you guys are not happy with the presentation. I think it's improved. It's a bit too slow. See if I can hit him this time. I think it's improved on what I saw previously in the first flight.
Your ammo reserves are depleting.
This is just too slow. You really need someone standing static to get a good hit. I've got two now.
How tragic for them.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, I think it's improving. I mean, they've got 3 months or so to improve a little bit. So you never know. Oh man. Have I not got another gun or something? I'm just about surviving here. We've got some enemies up there.
Power items incoming. Killing spree.
Doing better than I thought I would.
Power items.
This level seems to use a lot more CPU usage than Live Fire as well, so the levels definitely vary in demand how they perform, and that's to be expected. I mean, the levels are not that big, so you can understand why some people feel that this is still a little bit more taxing than it should based on how the game looks. I mean, it doesn't look too much better than most Call of Duty games, really. And they seem to perform really well in multiplayer. But averaging 96 frames per second at ultra settings 4K, you can't really be too critical of that. I still think that's actually really good. I mean, my experience is pretty smooth. I'm not... Just take this guy out. I'm not one of those guys that's counting every millisecond. You know, you got those really high refresh rate monitor guys like 165, 180 plus. I know you're probably looking at this and thinking this is just not acceptable, but at 1440p I don't see why that kind of performance wouldn't be achievable.
Dynamo kill confirmed.
Okay, I'm doing well. Thing about these levels, they don't seem to end as well. I think you can just keep playing forever. I've never seen one of these training matches end, so just pretty much until I get bored. But I just want to give you guys a good representation of how the game performs. If you're looking at VRAM consumption, it's actually pretty high. I mean, 11 gigabytes, pretty much. So you're gonna need a good frame graph if you want to play at 4K ultra settings.
Power items on the field.
I think I'm out of grenades. Definitely.
Killing frenzy.
Killing frenzy, huh? Must probably have killed 7 or 8 people. So I'm doing pretty good. Oh, man, I've got no ammo. I need to get rid of this gun. Yeah, let's change it now to find a better gun. Just choose the sidearm for now. Might be cool without any bullets on this game. So this game doesn't really push my graphics card. I mean, my memory temps are staying below 90 degrees, which generally means the game isn't too intensive. And my GPU temps below 65 degrees as well. So, and I'm running a 500 megahertz overclock on my memory, and I'm also running an overclock on my core as well. So that's actually pretty good. So the engine's definitely not that brutal. I'm gonna die now. Looks like I'm finally gonna die. I should have really meleeed that guy, but forgot to. Nice. Take this. I got hit by a plasma grenade, I think. Let me die already. Guy's got a rocket launcher. I need to get up there.
Power items now available. Ammunition low.
I can see that. Oh man, just got caught in the wrong place. Let's see if I can escape. Okay, I got something for your ass. I can go back and get some get back. The flea would. Oh, it was actually a teammate. So I mean, even though this is training, I still find the game enjoyable. So it's going to be a lot better when you're actually playing against real people, and you have access to more levels and more weapons and stuff like that. So as far as the multiplayer is shaping up, I think actually not bad. Someone is wearing.
Your ammo reserves are depleting.
Oh man, I'll get myself killed here. Nice.
Killing spree. Red letter day indeed.
Nice, I love this gun.
Clear the pink mist.
The commentator is pretty creative. Yeah, just about got up there.
They can't run from you.
Yep.
Power items incoming. You were made for that carbine.
Alright.
Power items on the field.
I don't know. This gun's a little bit. I wouldn't say it's my best gun because you really have to kind of anticipate your opponent's movements.
Drop wall acquired.
Where you going? Wow. Still alive, are you? And that guy have like stealth, or he must have had a cloak or something. I couldn't see him. So It's been about 10 minutes now or so, averaging 92 frames per second. 1% low has dropped down to 45 FPS though, so there has been at least one significant dip. Let's get out of the line of fire, shall we? Someone wearing a cloak there. Damn, that guy had some good aim. Got my favourite gun back. Start taking a few guys out. Okay. I think I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.